Hey, welcome to Inner Power Moment. I am Valerie Malone, and I am so excited that you're here with me today. This is where we dig deep in all things self worth, mindset shift, and achieving that powerful inner you. Every episode, I'll be sharing a personal story, a haha moment, and a few laugh along the way because let's face it, we all need a little fun while we leveling up. So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's dive in. Welcome to Inner Power Moment podcast. I'm your host, Valerie Malone. Normally, I release a new episode every Wednesday with a lot of guests from all walks of life. I bring people and various industries that talk about their power, talk about their purpose, talk about their potential. We cover almost every subject that you have in mind. And I get a lot of question asked. A lot of our listeners sends a lot of question to us. So I decided to do a solo episode to ask, to answer some of those questions for you guys. And then on my solo episode, I will teach you my style of what I have done in my life to create a life that I desire, to create a life that I consider myself successful, to create a life that I always wanted. Okay. But on top of that, we bring expert also in every subject that I'm talking about, and we can hear it from the other experts that they share their stories, that they will give us tip and strategies and tell us what it is that we have to do in order to create a life that we want. So the purpose of these episodes are for you to quickly listen to it, apply it in your life. And if you have any questions, send me your question and I'll be sure to cover and answer those questions for you as I'm making these episodes. Okay. So today we're going to talk about why it's so easy for some people to make money and other people have a hard time. I get this question asked all the time. Now we had a lot of specialists that are coming talk about money mindset, money management, a lot of expert. But I'm going to tell you my story, how I learned about what it is to have a healthy money mindset. I learned how to manage my money, and more importantly, I learned how to make money. So I'm going to share my story with you, so that way you can apply it in your life, and you can attract more abundance and more prosperity in your life. Because face it, who doesn't want to make more money, right? No matter how much money you make, we always wanted to make more. So let's get that clear. But to question why some people have it so easy to make money, others don't. For me, okay, for me, it was really hard to make money when I started my life, way back when. And the reason for that was because I had no knowledge about money. When I say I don't have no knowledge about money, I mean that as I grew up, we really didn't talk about money too much. And my family and my culture, male were responsible for taking care of the family. So when I was young, my father used to take care of us. He used to go to work and he used to work and he used to get money and he used to come home and pay the bills, manage the money, do everything that had to do with money. So we had no idea what was going on growing up when it come to money. Then later on, I'm one of 13. My brothers grew up, and then my brother tried to help my dad, and they got job, and they were making money, and they were helping my dad, and they were paying all the bills and taking care of us, my mom, and all the girls. Then after that, I got married, and my husband was the one that always provide. He used to go to work, he used to make money, so you can kind of call it I was stay home wife and a stay home mom. So I didn't really know much about money. Then what happened? All of a sudden, I find myself divorced with two kids, having no job, didn't know nothing about money, and now I had to learn how to make money, how to survive, how to like literally take care of my kids. How to provide for my kids. So I kind of got like a crash course. It was really hard for me. I didn't know nothing about money, and I was like, oh my God, where am I gonna start? Where am I gonna finish? And it was really hard. So I learned it in a hard way, but you don't have to. That's why we're going to talk about this today. Um, it's very important to know when it comes to money, what kind of mindset do you have? So one of the myths that I grew up with, and I held on to it and I carried on for the whole time, was that you have to work hard to make money. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. That's a myth. If anybody tells you that you have to work hard to make money, it is not true. As a matter of fact, people that work hard, they make less money. And I was in that position too. I used to have 3 jobs. I used to have 3 jobs that I was like uh, making money from each job, but it was so little that equivalent to one job if somebody would have. I've seen people that work for 2 hours a day and they make more money than people that are working 7 days a week. I've seen people that are work 2, 3 days a week. They make more money than a lot of people that are going Monday to Friday and working 16 hours, 14 hours, 11 hours. I've seen it and I've done it myself. I was on both sides. I was on the side that I used to work a lot hours, 3, 4 jobs, and I was making money, but money was never enough, and I was always lacking it. Then now I am the one that can work 2 hours a day or one day a week and make the same amount of money I used to do with 5, 4 jobs that I used to have. So when you look at it that way, you ask yourself, how is that even possible? Why is that we don't make money? We always short in money. We always living check by check. We looking at our bank accounts. We see our credit cards bills. We see our bills, and it's never enough. In worst case scenario, in some families, 2, 3 people are working. Couples are working, bringing money home, and this never enough. Or 3 people are working, and it's never enough. And this is all goes back to one thing and one thing only: your money mindset. What do I mean by money mindset? Now, let me ask you a question. As you're watching this, answer this question for me. When you think about the money, what comes in mind? What kind of thoughts come to your mind? What kind of feeling you're feeling? What is that feeling that comes when you think about money, when you want to make money, or when somebody talks about money? What kind of feeling that comes in your body? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? That is a money relationship. So if somebody talked about money with you, you get kind of like, ooh, I don't want to talk about this. Ooh, I don't know what to say. I don't want to discuss my finances with people, things like that. I'm not everybody, but I'm just saying in general. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of feeling am I getting in my head? I used to be scared. I used to be scared that money is never enough and it's always going. So I had to save. So I had to make sure that it was kind of like it was hard for me to get money. The word hard for me to get money. That was in my brain. That's what I was thinking the whole time. It is so hard to make money. So what I was doing, I was manifesting that thought, that energy. For those of you knows how to manifest, for those of you practicing manifestation, for those of you practicing law of attraction, you know that when you think about something, when you feel that thing, you amplify that feeling. You're manifesting that feeling, whether it's good or bad. So if your relationship about money is that I am not making enough, I have to work hard to make money. I have this scarcity. Money is never enough for me. I make it, but I spend it so fast, it goes away. That what you're manifesting over and over and over. So in order for you to have a good money mentality, you have to say to yourself, like these myths that people putting around that you have to work hard to make money, that is not true. Working hard to make money has nothing to do with you how much money you're making. How much money you're making is based on what skill do you have, your worthiness, your skill. Now, sometime we can get a job and we're not really good at that job. Obviously, people don't pay us that much, but we don't feel bad about it because I just started. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making a little bit of money. So you're not really blaming the money that I'm not making money. You're just realizing that I'm not skilled enough yet to be conquering this skill in order for me to make more money. But once you realize that your worthiness, your skill is not about the money, it's not attached to the money. If you're skilled of something that you're really, really good at, people will pay you a lot of money for that. And you don't have to work hours and hours and hours and hours to make that money. So whatever skill is that you wanted to develop, right? Whether it's doing hair or nails, or whether you're driving, or whether you're cooking, or whether you're cleaning, or whether you're having your own business, or whether you're speaking, whatever it is. When we first start a skill, we never good at it. Even if we think we are, we're not. Practice makes it better. So once we become skilled in that particular field that we wanted to pursue, then your value will go up. So as you can see, these myth things that you have to work hard to make money is really not true. It's not true. It's really about your worthiness. What do you think of the money? Don't feel like you don't worthy enough to make money, or you're not smart enough to make money, or you're not skilled enough to make money. That's not what it is. Those are all myths. Those are all back in the days when people couldn't make money. They just passed that on to everybody else, and everybody else said, oh my God, that's what it is. And we manifesting more of that. So when it comes to energy of the money, whatever you think, that's what you're manifesting more and more and more, because your skill and your money making has nothing to do with each other. Okay, once you become good at scale, people will pay you money. If you're not good at scale, people not paying you money. But really, it's not that what it is. It's really that I want to develop the skill, and I know the money will come in. But that moment when you realize that money will come, money is mine, I can always make money. Money is not that hard. There's a lot out there that if everybody else can make it, I can make it too. That feeling, what you need to change. That feeling, how you think about the money, needs to be changed. Not so much how much money you're making. Because once you conquer that feeling, once you conquer that thoughts, that when I ask myself a question, when I think about money, what kind of feeling comes to me in my body, what kind of thoughts come in my head, that is the first step toward creating more money in your life. Because once you change that, once you say to yourself, yes, I can make money. Money can come to me just like it goes to everybody else. There's a lot of it out there, and God knows how many people making money by working very little. So that is one thing that you have to keep in mind when it comes to money. This is why some people make money very easily, others don't. The other thing is that a lot of people, when it comes to money mindset, when it comes to money, they say to themselves, and I was one of those people too. So like I said, I'm going to share my stories with you so you can understand, I'm thinking the same way. And I would never tell you something that I read or something that I learned from the book and I give you advice on. No, I'm literally going to tell you what I used to do, what I did, and how I came out of it, so you can maybe take some of those advice and apply it in your life to make it easy on you. So one of the other myths that I used to think and I used to do, when you don't have money, you think that if I cut down on my bills, I will have more money. That is a myth. That is not true. If you're not making enough money and you think that money that you're making is not for you to spend on, guess what? Cutting your bills is not going to help you. That is a bad money management. That's different than money mindset. If you don't know how to manage your money, whether I give you $100 or whether I give you $1 million, you will blow it up. You will be broke at the end of the day, and you will not have money because you don't know how to manage money. So when it comes to money mindset, a lot of people get overwhelmed because they're saying that I never make enough money, I can't pay my bills, I don't know what to do. They get another job, they cut down on their bills, but they're still struggling to make money. And you have to separate those two. How I think about the money. When I think about the money, what thought comes to my mind, what feeling goes through my body. But then when it comes to how to manage my money, it's a different story. So don't put those two together. So if you are making money and you can't hold on to money, maybe say to yourself, I need to learn how to manage my money. But it's easily can get manipulated. And a lot of time we blame that I'm not making enough money. We go to the other side. We completely change our mind and we think to ourselves that, oh, maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I don't have the skill. Maybe I need to get another job to make more money. But it's really not that. You can make money. It's just you don't know how to manage your money. So the other thing that I want you to do is that is really have to differentiate. Is it my money mindset or it is my money management? Because either way, whether it's your money mindset or it's your money management, is learnable. You can learn it. If you don't know how to manage your money, you can hire somebody. They'll teach you how to manage your money and you can develop that skill and you will be good at it and you will have money. But if your money mindset is coming from scarcity, coming from somebody told you that you have to work hard to make money, saying that money doesn't grow on the trees, you have to be careful, or I'm not worthy enough to make money, or I'm not smart enough to make money, or I'm not skilled enough to make money. That's another thing. That is your thoughts in your mind that you need to change that you need to say to yourself, no, Money is easy. Everybody's making it. I deserve it. If I don't know the skill, I will learn it. It's learnable. Everything is learnable. I will make my money. And you have to keep saying to yourself, if you can change those two things when it comes to money mindset, I guarantee you, you will look at the whole money concept in a different perspective. You will interpret it different. You'll be very comfortable talking about it, and you will learn a lot about it because money is energy, right? How it makes you feel, it matters. The more you ignore your feeling about the money, the more you ignore how to learn to manage your money, the further that goes away. And the more you think negative about the money, the more you say to yourself, I don't know how to manage my money. I don't know how to make my money. Then you're literally manifesting that over and over and over. And that's why it's keep delaying and you're not making money. So I hope these two tips will help you starting today to sit and say to yourself, okay, when I think about money, what do I think and how I feel? Write those feelings and thoughts down. And then understand that every time when it comes to money, that's what you think and that's what you get. So it's very important to change that energy and switch it and say to yourself, no, money's easy. I can make it. If everybody else make it, I can make it too. And the other thing is that if you're seeing yourself and saying to yourself that I never have enough money, I'm keep paying the bills. My credit cards are maxed out. I'm behind so much bills. I need to go get another job. I need to cut down on my bills. Then you have to understand that is not money mindset. That is money management. That means that you don't know how to manage your money. So you need to learn on how it is to make money and how to manage your money. For God's sake, there's a lot of people that makes a lot of money. They're still broke. They're still broke because they don't know how to manage their money. So I don't want you to mix those two up because it gets very complicated and easily can make you disappointed at yourself that you don't have enough knowledge, skill, or ability to make money. So I corrected those two in my life. When I became a single mom, when I started working, I said to myself, first, I'm going to change my money mindset. Second, I'm going to learn everything that there is about the money in order to manage my money. And I did both of those. And it wasn't that easy. It took me some time. But I got to tell you, once I did it, now I don't really care about it that much. I know exactly if I lose a lot of money tomorrow, I know how to make it the next day. I know how to make it the next week because I learn about it. So remember, money mindset and money management is a skill. It's not something that you're lacking. It's not something that you're bad luck. You can't make money. I can never make it. Get rid of those thoughts from your mind. And once you do that, I guarantee you, you will be welcoming a lot of wealth and a lot of prosperity in your life. So if you have any question about this, please do send it to me. I will make more episode about this topic because it seems to be very popular with a lot of people. And I can see why, because money is make life easy. It doesn't make you happy, but it will make life a hell of a lot easier to bring happiness in your life. So it's important. But yeah, try it and let me know how you think. And that's a wrap for today's Inner Power Moment. I hope you're feeling inspired, empowered, and ready to take the world with that amazing inner power of yours. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And share this with a friend who needs a little reminder how incredible they are. Keep shining, and remember, the power is always within you.